Good evening to you all. Welcome to CSB IAS Academy Current Affairs Bulletin. As usual, today we have a constitutional issue in Rajasthan. There are two constitutional questions that were actually arisen with respect to Rajasthan. There are two important constitutional questions. One is, can the court interfere before Speaker takes a final decision on anti-defection law? Can a court interfere before Speaker takes a final decision on anti-defection? This is the first question. Where in Quixote Holohan versus Jochillo in 1992, the court said, after Speaker takes a final decision, there can be a judicial review, not in between. If you consider Quixote Holohan judgment, the Rajasthan High Court involvement is not correct. And the second legal question is, if the cabinet requests for assembly session, is it mandatory on the part of governor to call for the session? According to 2016 Nabam Rebia judgment, NABAM, Nabam Rebia judgment, if cabinet asks or requests the governor to call to summon assembly, he has to do that. He has to do that. In these two legal questions, many institutions were involved: governor's post, high court, supreme court, and most importantly, the anti-defection law. So many constitutional questions started in Rajasthan political turmoil. The political turmoil have become a constitutional crisis in Rajasthan, wherein which whether a party whip is applicable when the assembly is not in session. When the assembly is not in session, can you say it as an anti-defection or can you say it as a defection? If you follow or not to follow a party whip, this is the question. So if party issues a whip, if you don't follow it with respect to normal party meetings, will the anti-defection law applies to you or not? Is the question. So there are many legal questions and constitutional questions that arose in Rajasthan. And here you are expected to study one more thing, Article 174. Article 174 deals with governor's power to summon, prorogue the houses. So governor's power to summon the house, Article 174 of the Indian Constitution. You need to remember and study about that. So coming to other things, about 200 investments proposed from China are awaiting security clearance from Ministry of Home Affairs in the April 2020. In the April 2020, recently, just when coronavirus started, the government have given a regulation that any country which shares borders, land borders with India, if at all there is any investment from that country, it is not through automatic route, it should come from government route. It should come from government route. Government clearance is a must. So, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade have issued this notification in April 2020 with respect to new FDI policy. So, Chinese companies, around 200 investment proposals are waiting for security clearance from Ministry of Home Affairs. And this revised FDI policy was notified in April. So let's see how things will unturn now and whether India is going to permit give these security clearances, considering that Chinese investments are important for India or not. Let's wait and see. Next important news, Nasha Muktu Bharat. Nasha Muktu Bharat. First of all, you should remember Nasha are drugs or substance abuse or psychotropic substances or narcotics or all the one and the same, similar words. So, Nasha Muktu Bharat. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment launched Nasha Mukt Bharat annual action plan for 2020-2021 that would focus on 272 most affected districts. 272 most drug affected districts. So an action plan was launched by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. See, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is a nodal ministry to overall regulate drug abuse and stop that, to protect the youth. And apart from Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, from the supply of narcotic drugs, which Ministry of Home Affairs have to take action. From health hazards and harm reduction, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare should take action. So first of all, supplying the drugs and law and order issues, Ministry of Home Affairs. In case if somebody is addicted to the drug, it is harm reduction, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So you are expected to study a new action plan, Nasha Mukt Bharat. There was a national survey on extent and pattern of substance abuse in India in 2018. There is a national survey on extent of pattern and substance abuse in India 2018. So first of all, you should know in India 16 crore people consume alcohol regularly. 16 crore people, and more than 5.7 crore people are affected by addiction. They are addicted. And apart from that, 3.1 crore people use cannabis products. They use cannabis products like ganjai. They use cannabis products. So drug trafficking, substance abuse is very much in India. And I think you all know the movie Urta Punjab. And components of annual action plan 2020-2021. What are the components of this plan? Awareness generation programs. First is awareness generation programs. Second is focus on higher education. Third is community outreach and capacity building programs. So you need to read about Nasha Mukt Bharat action plan. Nasha Mukt Bharat action plan is related to minimizing substance abuse, to create awareness of the problems about substance abuse, to bring youth from the substance abuse. All these things. Remember Nasha Mukt Bharat. Next important news. Russian Navy said to receive hypersonic nuclear strike weapons. Russian Navy is going to have hypersonic nuclear strike weapons. So 4 months back itself, there's a news article. The first hypersonic weapon in the world, Russia is going to acquire. This is a news 4 months back. What do you mean by hypersonic? And what is the difference between supersonic, hypersonic? So there are 4 words here you need to remember: subsonic, sonic, supersonic, hypersonic. There are 4 words. Subsonic means less than the speed of sound. Sonic means equal to speed of sound. You all know sound of the speed, the speed of the sound will be measured through Mach. Okay. Subsonic means less than the speed of the sound. Sonic means equal to the sound. Super means 2-3 Machs. 2-3%, 2-3 times more than the sound and speed of the sound. And hyper means 7-8 times more than the speed of the sound. So subsonic, sonic, supersonic, hypersonic. You need to remember all these points. So Russian Navy is going to have hypersonic nuclear strike weapon. So hypersonic nuclear strike weapon, that is a very important point. Next important news. Yesterday we have celebrated Vijay Divas, Kargil Vijay Divas 2020. You all know that. In 1999 we have Kargil war. Though at that time our all friendly relations are open, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lahore bus diplomacy, everything started. But still Pakistan attacked India, and India was successful in this. So from then on, from last 21 years, every year we are celebrating Operation Vijay. We lost around 490 officers. We lost around 490 Indian officers. It shows Pakistan misadventure. Yesterday, Modi ji gave a speech on this, and he told whatever goodwill gesture India does, Pakistan retaliates badly. Whatever goodwill gesture India does, Pakistan retaliates it in a harmful way and negative way. So this is Kargil Vijay Divas 2020. Yesterday we have observed, and there were around 490 martyrs from Indian side, but we are victorious. Finally, we are victorious. And next important news, Kumhar Shashaktikaran Yojana. Kumhar Shashaktikaran. KUMHAR. Kumhar Shashaktikaran Yojana. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Friday, on 24th July, distributed 100 electric potter wheels. 100 electric potter, POTTR, potter wheels for the trained artisans who makes pots, right? Electric potter wheels. That means the government is providing technology. The government is providing technology to the artisans. And the program was organized by Khadi and Village Industries Commission. Kumhar Shashaktikaran Yojana. The program is organized by Khadi and Village Industries Commission. The program was organized not physically but through video conference. The program was organized not physically but through video conference. It is also part of Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. It is also a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. And remember Kumhar Shashaktikaran Yojana. What are the benefits of this program? First is it will help marginalized potters community. See, generally potters are marginalized. This Kumhar will help the marginalized potters community. Training for the advanced pottery products. So they'll get new training for the modern pottery products. Latest technology for pottery equipment. So bringing out latest technology for pottery. Market linkages and visibility through exhibitions. So what are the latest pottery products? They'll have market linkages and visibility through exhibitions. And what are the outcomes of this yojana? What are the outcomes of this technology? Electric potteries. One is more production in less number of hours. More production in less number of hours. And health also. So less noise and better health benefits. They won't be staying with the mud for a long time. Less noise and better health benefits. And less power consumption. Less power consumption also. So Kumhar Shashaktikaran Yojana is very important. And remember, our Home Minister Amit Shah have distributed 100 electric pottery wheels to the artisans. Next important news today, one of the fantastic news is Mausam mobile application. Mausam mobile application. India's first own and dedicated app. India's first own and dedicated app for weather forecasts, early warnings. So current weather of a location. So it will tell what is the particular weather in that particular location. So the app will be updated 8 times a day. The app will be updated 8 times a day. And remember, this Mausam mobile application belongs to which ministry? This might be the question. Ministry of Earth Sciences. Ministry of Earth Sciences, Minister of Earth Sciences, Mr. Harshvardhan have launched this. Okay, and it also issues warnings of severe weather conditions. So Mausam mobile app, the first of its kind app in India to weather forecast for forecasting the weather and early warning systems, issues warnings also. Apart from this Mausam mobile app, Minister also launched one more network called Knowledge Resource Center Network. Minister launched one more network called Knowledge Resource. See, applying latest knowledge to the research of early warning system for weather forecasting. Applying latest knowledge like artificial intelligence, like machine learning, like Internet of Things to the weather forecasting. So in future, we can see that this Knowledge Resource Center can plan a better research by applying new developments in the science and technology to the weather forecast. Then if you forecast something, definitely you can prevent many weather related disasters, right? And it may save many lives also sometimes. And next important news for today, the much awaited, the long awaited Rafale fighter aircrafts are flying to India. So from France, you all know that we are purchasing Rafale aircrafts from France, and the much awaited Rafale aircrafts are coming to India. 5 Rafale jets flying out from France, and they are refueling only once in the air. They are refueling only once. They are traveling 7,000 kilometers, refueling only once in UAE. So we are waiting for Rafale fighter aircrafts. They are coming from France. We are very happy to receive. We are very happy to receive Rafale fighter aircrafts after a long wait, after much wait. And one more important news. Yesterday, July 26th is the International Day for Conservation of Mangrove Ecosystem. Ecosystem. The day was observed for the first time. It was created by UNESCO in 2015. It aims to raise awareness about the importance of mangroves ecosystem. You all know mangroves, they will be in coastal areas. They are unique and special vulnerable ecosystem. And mangroves have unique biodiversity, and mangroves also are useful for medicinal purposes. They will also protect from land erosion. So there are many advantages of mangroves. There are many advantages with respect to mangroves. And mangroves are the group of trees and shrubs that live in coastal areas, coastal intertidal zones. Mangroves are the trees and shrubs that live in the coastal areas. They are generally salt resistant. They can live in the coastal areas. And next important news, Poland. Poland to leave European Treaty on Violence Against Women. Poland to leave European Treaty on Violence Against Women. So here comes a point. Here comes a point. What is Istanbul Treaty or what is Istanbul Convention? You might get this question in prelims. This is a probable question. What is Istanbul Treaty or what is Istanbul Convention? Istanbul Treaty is the world's first binding instrument. Remember, Istanbul Treaty is the world's first binding instrument with respect to prevention and tackle of violence against women. See, there is only one binding. Binding means enforceable agreement, enforceable instrument with respect to violence against women. That is Istanbul Treaty. In Europe, they have that treaty, but Poland wanted to come out of the treaty. In Poland, at present, they have conservative government. They have conservative government led by a party called Law and Justice Party. They don't want to follow this treaty. They don't want to follow this treaty. They say that this treaty violates parents' rights. We should not teach children these liberal principles because the government is very conservative. Government is very conservative, so they don't want Istanbul Treaty to prevail in Poland. They don't want this. And Poland's ruling party is very close to Catholic Church in Poland. Very close to Catholic Church. So they wanted to promote social agenda, conservative social agenda, including they are against gay rights. They are against gay rights. So they don't want liberal principles. So beating women is a wrong thing. It's a liberal principle. But conservatively, patriarchal mindset said man can own a woman. Istanbul Treaty wanted to protect the women's rights from domestic violence, but Poland wanted to come out of it. What do you mean by that? What does Poland mean in this case? Poland means that Poland wanted to say that I don't want to respect women's rights with respect to domestic violence. I don't want to respect women's rights with respect to domestic violence. That is a cause Poland want to promote. European Union, European Council, they're all shocked by this statement given by the Minister of Poland. Let's see how Poland will do this. Let's wait and see how Poland will do this. So these are all the important current affairs today we have. And PDFs of all these current affairs will be uploaded in Latha CSBIS Academy Telegram channel. And tomorrow evening, 9 o'clock, we'll again meet. Thank you.